Alright guys, so I was asked to do a review in one of the comments about the truck owner review. There's really not many on there on YouTube right now, so I guess I'll go ahead and do a review of it really quick. The only ones out there are like dealer reviews, and they'll lie to you just so you'll buy it. Alright, so I guess I'll start off with the things that I don't like about the truck. The things that I don't like about the truck, first and foremost, is the MDS. I think it's bullshit. I hate it. I was test driving a Durango because we're actually looking at buying one of those. It was the RT model, and it actually has an eco button, and it'll shut the MDS on or off with that eco button, and I like that. You know, that was a good choice by them, because if you want it, boom, you got it off. If you don't, boom, you have it off or on, whatever. When this one, you kind of got to do the little thing. I did a video of it, and every time you turn it back into park, it shuts it off, and you got to do it again. And that's a pain in the ass. I don't like that. And you know, if you accidentally press the up button one time and it drops back down, you got to do it all over again. So that's a pain in the ass. Second thing I don't like about it is the ride height. I mean, the thing rides like it's an F-250. I mean, if they make a sport truck, I mean, take the Lightning for example. Yes, it was made back in, I think the last year was like 2003 or 2004, whatever. It had a low ride height from the factory. It was meant to be a sport truck. This is meant to be a sport truck, but it doesn't. It's too far off the ground. You know, just getting in and out of it's a pain in the ass. You feel like you need running boards on it. In a regular cab truck, you don't think you would need running boards on it, but you kind of do. But I'm looking at a lowering kit on it, so I guess it's not that bad. I mean, even my SRT10, it's got a high ride height on it. I mean, that one's a four-door, don't get me wrong, but that one still kind of got a high ride height. I guess a thing that Dodge does. Another thing that I thought was odd about this truck is actually pretty highly optioned. I mean, the only options it did not come with was the sliding rear window, and I personally would rather not have that. I like things that cleaner look with just the one piece of glass in the back. But it has the tow haul package on it, which is good because you never know when you tow something. But I don't have a trailer hitch. Why? I don't understand why I have a tow haul package. Even though the sticker says a tow haul package, but I don't have a trailer hitch. Not that big of a deal, I guess. I mean, I can go buy one from the factory and have them install it, and it's like, you know, the plant did it themselves, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just one of those things. What else? That's really the only thing I can think of that I don't much care for about it. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a great truck. I mean, and who doesn't like that noise? I mean, don't get me wrong, I got the Borla tax on it, so, you know, it's gonna sound nasty with a Borla tax. Things that I like about it, I mean, it's got great power. I mean, this one's, I'm gonna just guess with the exhaust and you know, things that I've done to it, 415, 410, somewhere along there. It came with 395, so I mean, it's pretty much 400. 395, I mean, it's 400, just rounded up, not a big deal. What else? I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a great truck. Is it worth the money? I mean, I drove 8 hours for this truck. I drove all the way to Augusta, Georgia for this truck. And I'm from Orlando, Florida. And I drove 8 hours because it was $10,000 cheaper. So for what I paid for it, I paid $30 for it, so it's not that big of a deal. the same truck down here was $39,500. Exact same truck, you know, everything on it. And this one actually had one more option than that truck that was down here for $39,000. And this one came with bed rails on it. I don't like them. As soon as I got the truck home, I took them off, and they've been sitting in my second bedroom ever since. But that was, you know, that was the only other option that differentiated between the two, and I got an extra thing. So that was kind of, you know, a rip-off down here. 40 grand for this type of truck. I don't think the truck's worth 40 grand. I don't. Do I think it's worth 35? Yeah, 35 grand is about where this truck should be, in my opinion. Just because of the 2 doors. I mean, I wanted the 4 doors, but I don't need it. I don't. It's just me and my girlfriend, so 2 doors is more than enough for me. And I love the 8-speed. The 8-speed is the absolute best automatic transmission I've ever driven. And I've driven a lot of crap from, you know, GTRs, and I personally don't even like the GTR. It's too jolty. If you're not, it wants power all the time. But I think this 8-speed transmission pretty much kicks the shit out of any automatic transmission, unless you go and do some sort of nasty supercar, you know, that it just, come on, it's a $35,000 truck. I mean, 30 to 35,000, but come on, it's goddamn good for what you're paying. I know a lot of people say they have, you know, transmission issues out of them. I personally have never had a transmission issue with any of my cars. My Viper truck has 170,000 miles almost, and it's an automatic. It's the 4-speed with the overdrive. I think it's the 48 RE, I believe, and not a single problem. I mean, I've noticed it's kind of starting to wear, but I mean, it took it 10 years to wear, and 160 to 70,000 miles. You can't complain. You really can't. There was one issue we did have with this truck. It was leaking oil one day out of nowhere, and I didn't know why. So I took it down to the factory, and it had a defective oil filter, right? About probably 2 months after I had changed the oil. And I mean, you know, the Dodge dealer did everything, so I mean, it was completely under, you know, their deal, but it was just kind of weird how it leaked 3 quarts of oil without me knowing. So I thought that was kind of a big deal. I'm like, it's not good, but they assured me everything was fine. And the trucks, I bought the extended warranty on it, so I've got up to 80,000 miles on my standard warranty. So, you know, go ahead, let something fuck up. It's going to go right back to them. Mods to come is definitely the lowering kit, and when I do the lowering kit, it's going to be, you know, sway bars, lower control arms, pan-hard bar. You know, I'm going all out with it. It's not just springs and shocks. You know, I'm actually doing the full job. So that's why it's going to take me a little bit. I'm hoping by the end of the year, if everything goes right with the things I've got working on. So if that goes right into the year, if not, tax return money. On my naturally aspirated setup, I'm going to be running the VariRam, that Ram Air one that I really like. It's kind of got like a old classic style look on it, and I'm looking at a Moe's Performance 87mm ported throttle body. That's probably not going to do much. I believe an 85mm on here stock. So I don't really believe that's going to be a huge difference. I think it's more for throttle response more than anything, and that's key. My long tubes, I'm going to go with Stainless Works with their high flow cats. I am going to put on a set of resonators because the Borla Tac, when I do drive to work, because I drive highway every day, it gets kind of annoying after, you know, I've got 7,700 miles on it. I got the truck back in January, so I drive probably about 1,000 miles a month on it, somewhere along in there. Other than that, I mean, Truck's pretty much golden in my opinion. I wish that the seats didn't have this kind of weird, I don't know, perforated mesh on it. I wish it was more something like suede and then embroider the RT like they did the Durangos and the Challengers. They embroidered the RT and it looked, you know, the way it should. This one's a little bit different, but I mean, then again, the Durango's $45,000. This one's $30 to $35. I can see where the money went. The money went in the engine. This one's got less than 395 horse. The Durango, for some reason, has the 360 horse. The Challenger's got the 370 or 375. Why? I don't know what the difference is. I don't know, and I'm pretty damn good with Hemis and Mopars and all the history behind them and whatnot. I mean, so I have no idea why, but if any of y'all do, let me know in the comments. Truck rides smooth. You know, we're going over this cobblestone, you know, section right there, and no creaks, no rattles, no nothing. The only rattle I have is because I put the exhaust on there because it'll rattle the windows out of it, but it's my own doing. I can't blame anybody but myself. The touchscreen system, this is the 8.4 inch. It is the absolute best system that there possibly is. There's nothing to compare it to. It is absolutely perfect, very easy to use. It does anything and everything you want it to. I've got heated front seats. I've got a heated damn steering wheel. I've got trailer brakes on it. Again, trailer brakes, tow package, no trailer hitch. I don't know, you can't win, I guess. Can't have it all. I mean, truck's, you know, as good as you could really ask for, just missing 2 doors. But if you want the RT, that's what you gotta sacrifice. But in a drag race, I got you because I'm more than 1,000 pounds lighter, probably. You see right there. Yeah, I mean, other than that, truck's great. I have no issues except for the tan roof. Don't know why they put tan roofs in these fucking cars, but I hate them. I had a Boss 302, it was black, way to go. I got an 05 GT now, black, good to go. My dad's got an 08 Charger Daytona RT, every bolt-on you could possibly imagine, tan roof. Don't know why. Ram RT, tan roof. Why? Why can't I get a black one? Don't understand. So that's going to be changed. You know, not on my high list of priorities, but it will be changed. And this plug right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got that actual wall plug in it. That's great. No more of that car charger bullshit. Just plug it in and go. There we go. Just took a little while. Other than that, I mean, truck's anything and everything that I could imagine it to be. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, now I've got 6 cup holders too. 2 in the door, 2 in there, 2 in there. So 2 people, 6 drinks. No drinks are allowed in this truck. But other than that, that's the review. I hope you liked it. I was truthful and honest as I could be. So if you like it, let me know. You know, I'll be making more videos as more mods come. See you later.